Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce Intense. Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct. Special surprise here. So this just came in today. Check it out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Ryan Lopez here. And today we will be doing a very special unboxing of Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce Intense, still in the package. So let's get started. And I just got this in today in the mail, as you can see, still in the packaging. And I was doing some research, and I think that this is more concentrated than the normal Fierce that's currently out. Supposedly that one is a little bit more watered down, but figured I would go ahead and go with the Fierce Intense. So I got this ordered online, just came in today, still in the packaging there. So I got my handy little knife here, and I'm gonna go ahead and open it and do an unboxing of Fierce Intense by the house of Abercrombie and Fitch. So in today's unboxing, we'll be doing Fierce Intense by the house of Abercrombie and Fitch. So now this is a 2014 release date, and the original came out in 2002 by Christopher Laudamel and Bruno Djokovic. Not sure if I pronounced those names correctly, but the classic Fierce is really a popular scent. If you're a little bit older and you remember going to the malls, it was really concentrated. You can smell it throughout the whole mall just walking by. Really classic scent, and I really enjoyed it. I haven't smelled Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce since a very long time. I did have a bottle of it in about 2016, and I was traveling down to Colombia. I remember I was in a hotel. It was a glass bottle, and I was walking down the hallway. I dropped it and it cracked, and that was it. I remember, and it smelled great in the hallway for that, but then that was it. But let's get into the unboxing here. Got my handy little knife. So let's go into the presentation here, and the box looks like dark blue, almost black. I'd say that's a dark navy blue color, pretty shiny. Says Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce Intense across the front there. Like I said, this is the 1.7 ounce, so this is a 50 milliliters, 5-0, and this is the Eau de Cologne, but let's see here. This is concentrated, and it says Eau de Cologne. I thought that this was the ODT or the EDT. I know the other one is, but let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go into the presentation of the bottle here, and it looks like looks pretty cool. It's pretty small. Dark blue, silver cap. Yeah. Let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm gonna undo the cap here and take a little smell. Ah, that's what it is. Man, it's funny how it just smelling something, it just brings back so many memories. For me, when I smell it, I just think of being in high school again, going to football games, going to basketball games, hanging out with the friends, working at Hollister. Wow, it just brings back a lot of really good memories. Such a classic scent. Wow, it's just that Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. Man, that is just really such a great scent there. So the notes I believe on this would be watermelon, sea notes, musk, also some sage, some white ginger lily, some wheat, cashmeron, and that's it. So, wow, this is such a classic scent. A lot of people, they like to say that Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce is a younger scent. You can't wear it unless you're a teenager, someone younger, but I really think it's a great scent. It might have been overplayed or not really hyped, but everyone's heard about it. It's just such a classic. I personally like it a lot. I know a lot of people particularly don't, but I think it's a great scent. And this new bottle here, this is the intense version. It's more concentrated, and I think it smells really good. You know what? I think this would be a good scent. I would recommend this if you're going to the gym. I think this is a great gym scent. Just an overall, just a casual scent. Just maybe you're going to run out of the house really quick. To me, it smells kind of light, kind of blue, fresh. I think those are the C notes in there. With me, I get a lot of nostalgia. Just really lots of memories, a lot of kind of, it just brings me back in time almost. I'm gonna go ahead and do a spray on the arm here. Nozzle was pretty good, the sprayer. Oh wow, what a classic. Really just a beautiful scent. Oh man, this is a great scent here. Really smells great. Wow. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend this to anyone for their collection. And if you're trying to choose between the intense version or the normal version, the only downsides to this, I think this would be superior. The only downsides would be the price. It's about $100 for the 50 milliliters, so I would consider that more on the pricey side, but man, that is great. Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce Intense. All right, and since we're on the house of Abercrombie and Fitch, let's do an unboxing and first impression of, let me unroll the tape here. First impression of Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct. This is the 10 milliliter decant, or maybe it's more than 10, maybe this is 20 milliliters, I don't know. It's pretty cheap. So I did smell like the nozzle of it, but this is it. This is my first, unraveling of the tape, and I just sprayed that out, the Fierce Intense on my arm, which I can still smell it. It smells great, but oh man, wow. So definitely very fruity, very tropical. I get like a melon in there, almost a spicy melon. Very clean, fruity splash, a splash in the ocean. I think this is a really great scent if you're going to the beach, if you're gonna go hang out with your friends at the beach. A lot of people say this as well as a teenager, or for the teenagers, which if you are in that age range, I think it fits great, but also if you're older than that too, I think this is a really good scent. Wow. Really fruity. I think this is probably, I would consider this a great scent for the beach, anything tropical, anything casual, a great gym scent, a great summer scent. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a spray on my right here. So clean. Really, this is a great one as well. Yeah, and to compare the two, I mean, they're both different, of course, but they are kind of in that same, just like a nice, general, clean, fresh scent. And wow, I do like the First Instinct because it's new to me. The Fierce, I've smelled Fierce before a bunch of times in the past, but First Instinct, really cool. And if I were to compare the two, so if I were to compare First Instinct to Fierce Intense, like I said, they're both different. They're both different, yet they're the same. Both very fresh, very clean. The downside to the Fierce Intense would be that it's expensive, the price. But I get the feeling that the Fierce Intense might be a little bit more stronger, might have a little bit more projection than the First Instinct, but I did see that there is also a First Instinct Intense, I believe. So I guess it wouldn't be, I'm comparing an intense version of this one to just a normal version of this, so it's not really that good of a comparison, but just in general, I think they're both great scents by the House of Abercrombie and Fitch. And going into my ratings here, just on a scale of everything as far as projection, sillage, that wow factor, the quality of the scent, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give Fierce Intense. My scale was very strict, or was very tough, very harsh. I would give this anywhere from the 8 to 8.2 range. If you have it on and someone smells it for the first time on you, you can really give a wow factor to someone, someone that just might not have smelled it before. I would give it 8 to 8.2. And for the First Instinct, for me right now, because this is something newer, and I just really enjoy, I think it's just that tropical beach vibe, I would give it, honestly, like an 8.2 to an 8.4, maybe an 8.5. This is just a nice, clean, fresh, it's a new scent. It's not, a lot of people haven't smelled it, so it's just has that surprise factor to it. So for that, I would rate it a little bit higher than Fierce, and just for me as well, because it's something new and I like new scents. But in general, I think they're both really great scents, and you definitely recommend both of them for your collection. So since I'm doing these unboxings here, I might as well just do a little special surprise here. So this just came in today. Check it out. So let's see what this thing is. Very secret. Thank you for your purchase. Well. What do we have here? Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is just, man, oh my gosh, what a smell. I can already smell it coming off. Gosh, it's just, once you go from the quality of just the normal, casual, everyday scent, which are good. I think they're great. Both of the Abercrombie & Fitch ones I just did, I think those are awesome. But once you start getting into the niche sense, stuff just starts to get kind of crazy. You're just like, what the heck did I just smell? So this one is really something else. This is, if you can see the tag there, Absolue pour la Soir, I think that's how it's pronounced, by Maison Francis Kirkjian. So this is a niche one. I think I paid for this. The bottle of this, I believe, cost them around $200. I think this is a 10 milliliter, and I got it for around $40 or $50. The smell is out of this world. Man, these niche ones just get you going. And you know what? Just smelling it. When I smelled it today at the office, at first, I wasn't really that big. I wasn't really too into it. I smelled it and I thought, I don't like it. But then you just keep coming back for more, and it's something you just never smelled it. And to me, it smells like a lot of honey, some amber, smoky, metallic, crystal-like frankincense. It smells like almost like you're in a church, but not really. Maybe a really dark, spiritual cathedral, really spooky castle. Yeah, this is a good one for like a spooky castle that you're just exploring. Who would I see wearing this? It's like an explorer, like Indiana Jones. This would be something that Indiana Jones would be wearing, and just with the rotten, with the dead bodies and things and whatever you might find in a cave. Gosh, this is just really. I read some of the reviews on Fragrantica about it, and just people just say the weirdest things, and some people love it, some people hate it, and usually when it's one of those, it's just something I think that's worth trying out. So we started with, at first I was gonna do Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce Intense. Then I figured might as well just do the First Instinct, but since this one came in too, I just do them all 3 in 1. This is really something that I highly recommend. This one for anyone out there, if you just want something that just gives a special that wow factor. That what the heck is that? Again, I guess you can't really put an age on the scents, but this one I would consider something maybe a little bit older. And to me, another thing, I just get someone wearing this, maybe someone who's really artsy, maybe a girl who's just really almost gothic and has just her fingernails painted all black or just different colors, and maybe she has fishnets on and is just really just crazy, maybe she's a sex freak or something, I don't know. It's just really, gosh, it's just such a unique scent. So, and this one compared to the Abercrombies, they're totally in different leagues. I can't even compare them, but that is something else. So, okay, that concludes the Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce and First Instinct comparison, unboxing, as well as the special sneak peek of the Absolue pour la Soir by Maison Francis Kirkjian. I really should start seeing how that's really pronounced, but yeah, so this video might be a little bit longer today. Just wanted to kind of just do, show you guys some more additions to the collection. Drop a comment below if you have any recommendations, any tips, anything you would like discussed, anything you think that's worthy of checking out. And smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. So, talk to you guys soon and see you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.